Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.
If you look carefully, I obviously will be. 1 second. I'll be making the colors a bit bright. Thing is, it happened to rain very heavy, and you'll not be able to make out, but it's pretty dark, wet, and cold. On top of that, feeling a bit weak and tired because yesterday I had 2-3 clients who came to me for advice. So it was a long day. Anyway, I just thought, today's episode of Nothing, I'll just speak to you about, more of how we change as human beings, how we change with time. The evolution of, your mindset, how there are different phases or stages of life. When you're young, 20s, 30s, you're different. When you're in your 30s, you're different. 40s, you're different. In fact, do me a favor. Think how you were when you were 10 years old. Just think. Imagine how were you? How did you look? How did you act? Obviously, you were a kid. Then go to 15 years old. Okay? See that? Then go to 20 years old. Then go to 25. 20, you must have been a teenager. 25. Then go to 30 years old. When you're 30 years old, how were you? I'm sure some of you must be 30, 40 years old, whatever. Then think of 35. Then think of 40. Now I'm going to be 45. When I look back, even 5 years ago, when I look back, there's a drastic change, man. I was more or less different from what I was. Even you, I'm asking, go 5 years ago. How were you? What? Pretty sure you're different from what you are today, right? In my case, I was 50 kilos more. I was big. Just stopped bodybuilding and just left Dubai. I never thought I would leave Dubai. And came down to Samui, searching to start my life, searching for place to stay, searching for a new partner in life who I'd get married to. There were quite a number of things here. To be honest, I knew I wanted to get married and have a family, but I didn't know how would it be. Today, when I look back, when I see Loy Macedo in his younger days, what a transformation. I would like to believe it's for the better. I don't know if after another 5 years I look back and say, oh, it was bad or good. But obviously, if my life has become better, means have changed for the better. You know, I'll give you a few key areas. One is, I think, the importance I give to time, the importance I give to time, the importance I give to energy, means physical energy, mental energy, the importance I give to prioritizing work, the importance I give to the relationships I keep, you know. So I've changed all these things. You know? Today I value and respect my time a lot more. I'm very particular what I do with my time, because you just get so busy with work, man. You know, and you know, in a given day you have 24 hours. Okay, it's so funny, you know, when you're young, you don't give a fuck. When you're young, you just play, have fun, boyfriend, girlfriend, you don't give a fuck. But as you get older, no, you respect and value your time. As you grow older, you respect and value your time, you know. Because I guess because you have a lot more responsibilities. You have a lot more bill. You know, you shoulder so many responsibilities. Like today, see, when I was young, when I was in my 20s, didn't give a fuck. Mother, father is there. Brother, sister is there. Friends are there. You can live on $1,000. You don't give a fuck. Today, it's me as an adult. Obviously, my standards have increased. I'm not going to sleep on a bed space. I have a wife. I have a baby. I have to worry about their future. Sometimes my wife asks money. Like that day, I don't know, I suddenly thought about my wife's mother. Her father is dead, died just last year. So I just asked, how's your mother and how is she okay? So she said, mother's getting depressed, and I said, make sure that you talk to her every time on the phone. She's saying her smartphone is spoiled, not working. I said, why didn't you tell me? So I made sure that we bought a new Oppo or Vivo. It's very popular with Thai people. We bought one. I bought one for her. I told her, make sure you check and send it to her. So, and then I confirmed with my wife her insurance is taken care of. So because I'm the head of the family, you know. And then I asked about the baby's bank account. I asked my wife, write down the accounts. How much money did we spend? Where did we spend? How much money are we on board? Are we spending more? Are we spending less? Do we have enough savings? Okay, what about the savings for the house? Savings for the future? Savings for, you know, old age, retirement? Saving for fun things like want to buy anything new? So it's more like I'm the CEO of the company. I'm the CEO of a company, and that is, the company is our life, and I need to plan out. It's not only the boring things, it's even the fun things like, okay, if suppose I want to upgrade my iMac in the future, save money for new games. My wife's birthday is coming, I want to save for that. I don't tell her that. You know, everything you need to plan out. One day my wife told me, for the baby, we'll buy this thing to study, this ABCD set of books. It might sound like it's small, but remember, you have to generate that income. It doesn't come like a salary. Even a salary, you have to plan it out. So, food, the bills go like crazy. You know, fresh food we eat sometimes. You know? So, you can't be the same person that you were when you're young now. That's why I you know, even if I call, there are so many people today who call me, oh, Loy, big fan of yours. Loy, you're my friend. Loy, oh, I admire you so much. Loy, can you help me for free? Loy, bro, hey, dude, sir, this. Fine, whatever you tell me, sir, or sir, big fan of yours. You can hang yourself in the ceiling, table fan, or ground fan or AC, air condition, or sir, I worship you, sir, you're my role model. Fine, but I understand some of them say it from the heart. I know some of them mean it as respect. I thank you. But the fact of the matter is, these words don't pay the bills. These words don't pay anything. There are many people who talk to me very nicely, but they don't give a single penny, not even $1. While there are some others who say less words, but they give me, hey Loy, $100 this month because I've been watching your videos. Now, I'm not trying to tell you that if you give me money, only I'll respect you, but money is money. If you give me money, fuck, you're giving me from your hard-earned money. Whether you're a millionaire, there are some people who are millionaires. They still give $100. Even that $100 is something. There are some people who give $5. There is one young boy, I don't want to take his name, from India. He gives me 50 rupees, 100 rupees for my content. I give him I have a kind of respect for him. It's okay, fine, 100 rupees, but obviously I'm not going to be taken for a ride. 100 rupees and then they want a $200 service. No, I'm not stupid over there. But what I'm trying to tell you is, money is money. That is why, just as I don't fall for sweet words, I don't fall for insults also. I mean, doesn't help my bank account, no? See, you cannot succeed in life if you remain how you are. Just as smartphones are changing, technology is changing, the software is changing. Like with this COVID, the entire world has changed. The way we do business has changed. You and I have to change. Now the question is, what to change? That is subjective. But I can assure you this much. The change that you have to make should be equally proportionate to the quality of your life. I'm not trying to make it too complex. To put it in simple words, what will give you a better quality life? The answer, whether we like it or not, is money. I know some guru or Sadguru who plays golf and goes in a helicopter and goes to USA and lives a 5-star life. They say money is not everything. Jeff Bezos will say money is not everything. Mark Zuckerberg will say money is not everything. Yeah, because they have enough and more money. For me, I'll not say money is not everything. Money is everything. Give me money. You don't want money? Give me. Why you and I are working? Why you and I have to take a bank loan? Why you and I have to worry about, shit, I didn't get my salary? We're not billionaires, millionaires. Very easy to talk, money is not everything when you have millions. The fucking hypocrisy. Just to take a camera and sit and show that you're meditating in the forest and then you're sleeping in a 5-star hotel, it's all bullshit. So the main thing is quality of life. And the fact is, quality of life improves only with money. Only if you have money, the quality of your life improves. If you don't have money, it's a crazy life, yeah. We exist. People say, oh, we live for a purpose. We live for touching people's lives, for our children, for leaving a legacy. Fucking bullshit. Day and night, we get up, from the time we get up to the time we sleep, we're only worried about one thing, money. Pay our bills, what to do next, whether it's need or greed. We can talk about all this spirituality, God, Allah, Jesus, health, legacy, purpose in life. Oh, what is the purpose? Purpose. When no food is in the stomach, no? When there's no food in the stomach, there's no water to drink. when there's no place to sleep, when there's no home to go back to, what are you going to talk? Purpose? What purpose? All big dialogues. For me, it's money. You pay me money, fine. Good friend. Friend. I have to pay my bills, no? Why I'm putting these videos? Oh, for the benefit of mankind. I'm putting these videos to change life. No, I'm putting these videos, one, because I like to do it. Hobby, passion. Yes. But the other side is the commercial side, the business side. The thought that every day, shit, I need to earn money. Every day I have expenses. Every day, oh fuck. What about tomorrow? What about the after tomorrow? This is a reality, man. Everyone does the same. You and I don't know when we'll fall sick, when we'll meet with an accident, when we'll lose our job, when a financial disaster will take place, when a tsunami, an earthquake, when some problem will happen. Sometimes you and I would wish, why not be multi-millionaires, billionaires? Don't have to worry, no? Every month we have things to worry about. Even if a person's rich, I've met some of my clients, multi-millionaires. They're working their ass off because that is in their DNA. They don't forget the days when they didn't have money. My landlord, man, fuck, he is 92 years old. He has so many lands. I didn't know that. Such an old man. He walks like this. He has fuckloads of land. He must be multi-millionaire over. The bugger works every day in the farm. Every day climbs, 92 years old, climbing up fucking trees, cutting coconuts, and he comes to do my, my villa. It belongs to him. Comes to clean the grass and the weeds, and he's a multi-millionaire. He's working. He gets up at 5. I don't understand. Gets up at 5. A 92-year-old man doesn't need to work. Wants to work. He fucking climbs a tree. I can't climb 2 steps of a fucking tree. He has climbed at the top and he's cutting things. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? In my head, I can't talk to him like that. That day he saw some big rat or something go in one of the field. He wanted to scare the rat. Took a firecracker, aimed to throw it. It burst in his hand, his fingers, all that. His bone could be seen. Full blood. I didn't see this. I heard from... He went to the hospital, got it full bandaged up, 3-4 fingers, swollen like crazy. He's an old man. Even after being bandaged, he's still taking the scooter, driving to figure out what work he can do. He put gloves in. Can you imagine that? Some people, fuck yeah. And by the way, he doesn't have social media. He doesn't show what expensive car he's driving. He doesn't show some bikini babes. Doesn't show his private jet. He doesn't give 10 secrets to success. Sign up for my course. Doesn't do all that shit. Oh, neither does he sit and comment on other. Oh, what a fucking chooth your video and you are a choothia. And he's busy working. Sometimes you and I, I'll tell you honestly, sometimes I think, fuck if I'm looking. I'm just looking. You and I, to be honest, we only want money. Yes, we want to be happy. See the trees, see the sky. See, look. See, see the trees. See? You can see all this, no? This is life, you know, nature and forest, and unfortunately we can't enjoy it. Unfortunately, you and I can't sit and do nothing. I wish sometimes we could do nothing. Sit and maybe work, you know, work on a field, live a simple life, eat food and be with the family and have happiness. But today, we live in a day influenced by advertising and social media and money, pressure and work and career and how much of shit. Seriously, sometimes I wish, really I wish, $10 million, $100 million, got it? Put it in the bank, don't talk about it. Build a house for my wife and baby, small land, small house. Sit and do this work without being worried about how much money to make. Do what I like. You and I would wish that, no? 10 million, $100 million, just put in the bank, do your hobby, spend time with family, get away from your neighbors and the work colleagues and society pressure and all that nonsense. We all want that. How many of us will get it? Yeah, that's all I want to say, man. It's until that happens, all we have to do is every day is a struggle, every day is a fight, every day is a challenge. You know? Struggle to make money. Money, paisa. Money. Sometimes I feel instead of this school and this and that, just inculcate in the child. Work like a dog, make money, make solid money, save money, train them, make them a machine, making money. But then the problem is they'll only become that, no? Yeah. Anyway. This is life. Life, Baba, life. Life. Anyway. I don't know who are you. I don't know. You're a boy or girl or you're with your family or in the house or wherever. But I guess there's a reason, which I like to assume there's some higher purpose. But I hope it adds value to your life, man, these conversations. Don't forget the face, huh? Anyway, chal man, you guys take care.